Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Las Vegas. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Going bell to bell with the best in professional wrestling news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises from inside the squared circle. Now, let's get to all the exciting pro wrestling action and bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
David Difference will not let it go. He will not.
Can't let it go. Can't let
You
it
got to let it go, man.
Nah, we can't let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Come on. This is the Mark Hoke Show here on KDAWN. 101.5 FM, the talk of Las Vegas. The best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. Thanks to Brad Gilmore for coming on. We certainly do appreciate that. Good dude.
Yeah, great dude, man. It was a pleasure meeting him. Look forward. Now you committed us to going out to Texas.
I guess we got to go to Texas.
Yeah, when is this?
I guess we got to look that up.
Yeah. We'll be out there.
Late September, but that sounds fun. I'll go down there.
That's what you say.
If we can swing it, we'll do it.
Late September, yeah, I'm with it. I got to go to I'm in Dallas in October. But so maybe, I'll just stay out there forever.
Forever. Become a Texan.
Terry Funk, man.
There you go. Well, we are bringing you all the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. And, of course, today it's All In Sunday. Already underway out there, getting crazy. Jeff Jarrett taking a guitar shot in the pre-show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that crowd is jacked, man. Already, early. They just got there, man. And what time is it there?
Right now, 5 o'clock.
5 a.m. These guys
PM. No, PM. Going the wrong way.
Yeah.
That would be if the show was in Indonesia.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that worthy of an O?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You're going the wrong way?
No, you don't go the wrong way.
Well.
Come on, David Difference. By the way, Jesse Hyde in the chat box a while back talking about All In said Monet Sasha trolling everybody thinking she's going to show up at Wembley Stadium, but TK going to do the Jay White, quote, angry face meme when Kairi Sane returns to WWE, hopefully.
Translate that for the people out there that have no clue what that
just
means.
Talking about Mercedes Moné, who is one of the other rumored people showing up at this event. I did see that she may be there. So that would be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. Right? I think she needs to be there.
Man, if she showed up and challenged whoever won the women's championship match.
She's not obligated to anybody right now, is she?
No, I know. I mean, she's been wrestling for New Japan.
Yeah.
But obviously that relationship, they can go back and forth if they want to. So
Yeah. So, yeah, I think she's going to show up.
Yeah, there are some serious potential surprises.
I think today we're going to
Wednesday.
see some great moments. And, a lot of trending stuff, a lot of shareables.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting day as we get ready for AEW All In and the pre-show coming up here soon. We're going to get this tag team match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships as the AEW World Champion MJF and Adam Cole, the new brochachos, better than you, baby, will be taking on Aussie Open. Of course, more well-known in Japan, but they are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. And I'm going to be very curious to see how this sets up the main event match. You know something big is going to happen in this match. You know it.
Yeah, in the tag team match. So what is I'm saying they win it, right?
You're going to say they're going to win it?
I say they're going to win it. Fallout in the main event, then they got to figure out the aftermath.
See, I think there's going to be fallout, but they lose. I will.
In the tag team?
Yeah.
There's going to be fallout between them in the pre-show.
Yeah. Something stupid's going to happen. They're not just going to put this match on and have nothing happen between the two of them. I would think.
You're right.
I mean, there's got to be some tension that's going to be created after this, one way or the other.
What if it's just a classic match?
Well, then it is. But that wouldn't make any sense. That's not AEW style.
Welcome to professional wrestling.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that, who knows? I mean, that's why we watch it, right? Because you never know what's going to happen.
It's the athletic soap opera we all love.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be an exciting day, of course. 52 minutes away from the start of the main card, but this match will be coming up here pretty shortly. So we're kind of keeping an eye on it as we proceed through the show. And of course, I want to thank all of you for joining us here on KDAWN, the Odyssey app, or if you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. We certainly do appreciate it. And say hi to us in the chat box. If you got a second, just pop on YouTube, get in there, and give us your thoughts on what's going to be happening today with All In, or if you want to say something about Bray Wyatt or Terry Funk, we would love to get your input and talk to us.
Yeah, we just got a message from young Donnie Purcell. Looks like he's eating his chicken fingers, watching the Mark Hoke Show live stream.
Okay.
Chicken fingers for breakfast.
Fair enough. Whatever's sitting around. Oh man, that stadium looks amazing. This is just going to be something so special, David. And
you know what's something really even more special?
What?
Cauliflower Alley Club.
Yeah, I was getting there, but
you're fanboying over there, man.
Well, but that's the thing. We're fans. We are fans.
Well, I'm fan manning.
Fair enough. Well, we'll talk about CAC because the Cauliflower Alley Club reunion is coming up starting tomorrow, the 28th through the 30th, and we would be thrilled to have you join us down at the plaza. You got to get a membership to get in there. It's $25. Go to caulifloweralleyclub.org and sign up right now. And of course, if you don't know what the CAC is a charity that is established for people in the wrestling industry that have fallen on hard times. So whenever someone needs to get picked up a little bit, because a lot of people in the industry, and especially in the older days of the territories and so on, no health insurance, just had to cover all their own expenses. It was a rough lifestyle, and many of those professionals are paying for it right now, with injuries, and whatever comes their way. So the CAC is there to help them out, and all your money goes to that. So,
I tell you, being a part of this thing is like, it definitely tapped me in. So just a heads up, like we volunteered to do some work. We'll be live streaming there. And just like looking at all the footage of, careers past and, all these great people that have been in and out of the business. And I was shocked. Yesterday I was at Future Shock, speaking of being shocked, but, like the younger generation, everybody was like, what's CAC? Never heard of it. And I think this is beautiful because we get to spread that word of what it is. And then also we're going to be doing a lot of footage just to get that going. But it's, $25 for a membership. You can come on down. There's going to be legends walking around everywhere in Las Vegas downtown. But get down there. There's the award dinner. You buy your ticket for that. You get access to seminars. JBL is going to be there. There's going to be a lot of good panel discussions. And you never know who you're going to run into. There's going to be a lot of games. So if you are a wrestling student, a wrestling fan, just want to get some help out and support an organization that is doing beautiful things, come down to the CAC. It's going down at the plaza Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Me and Mark will be there throughout the event. And it's going to be a good time, man, a memorable experience.
Yeah, and I want to give you, David Difference, some serious on-air kudos because for those of you that follow the show, a lot of all the graphics and everything, I do video editing and the podcasts and all that stuff, but David puts in all the time on the graphics. And when the CAC asked us to do the videos to introduce all the award winners.
Well, tell it like it is.
Well, if you give me a second, I will.
No, I'm saying how we started this. First it was just play the videos.
Oh, yeah. At first we were asked to just come down, and the person that normally plays the videos was unavailable.
Right.
So they asked us if we'd do it. It's like, oh, piece of cake. That's easy.
Just hit play.
Yeah,
cool.
That's it.
Right.
Load them and hit play.
Right. Smooth sailing.
Well, guess what? It turned into, hey, can you guys do some of the videos? Like produce them? Yeah. And of course, we're on this phone conversation with B. Brian Blair, and David says, sure, just blurts it out. How'd that work out for you, David Difference?
Yeah. Well, I've been taught in life, always say yes to figure it out, especially if it's if it's something meaningful and could lead to something. So yeah, I say yeah.
Yeah.
But then they hit me with 13 videos, and we cut it down to 7, which was good, and I finally knocked those out. It's some beautiful things. I'm very proud of it.
They're great work.
Yeah, very proud of it. And then I'm like, cool, this weekend we're going to go into it. I get a call yesterday. The videos from WWE, with them producing all the stuff for Bray Wyatt and Funk, the guy just wasn't able to get those done. So yesterday they said, we need 3 more videos. And, I make magic happen. I get her done.
Yeah, and David has really stepped up and done a phenomenal job. I mean, that is not in my wheelhouse. I'll do voice work all day and things like that, but David has done an amazing job with these videos and put in so much time. And you deserve a ton of credit for this. And I want to congratulate you for, putting in the time and, doing something that we certainly weren't planning on doing.
Well, yeah. No, I always got to remind myself that this is about love. You do it for the love. And, even creating and making videos and stuff, I love doing that. So it's passion stuff. Obviously, it's a lot, man. But I got a lot on my plate, man. I'm a buffet type dude. And thank you for the cookie. Is that what the cookie was for?
Sure.
All right. I get a cookie for all my
I was just giving you the cookie to give you a cookie.
Oh, okay.
But
thank you for that, though, man.
You're welcome.
You make me tear up, man. If you could zoom in, there's like a tear forming.
Well, you did a great job. They probably get the best videos they've ever had for this event. So the 57th annual Cauliflower Alley Club Reunion at the Plaza, 28th through the 30th. Come on down and say hi to us when we're there, and get your tickets and get ticket for that banquet and have a great time. So the match is underway, by the way, for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, as Aussie Open, who, by the way, is a pretty darn good team. If you've never seen Aussie Open, they are amazing, and they are currently duking it out with Adam Cole and MJF as we speak in Wembley Stadium. Packed house. I don't have the sound on, obviously, because, I'm doing a radio show, but, man, this is just an incredible event today. And if you got the $50 to get the pay-per-view, I'd highly recommend you do it, because you're going to miss history if you don't. So.
Yeah, no, this is a huge event. Like right now, like I said, the crowd's electric, and it's just getting started. Imagine when everything else pops out. It's going to be a long show, yeah?
Yeah, and they added some matches. We'll kind of get into those as we kind of roll along here on the Mark Hoke Show. And, Dave, I think that's a pretty good place to take a break, because I want to start talking about this card and what's happening today and and so on. Of course, we pretty much took care of Terry Funk and
I don't think
Bray
you
Wyatt.
could ever take care of Terry Funk or Bray Wyatt, man.
Yeah.
They deserve, come on, for what they gave to us.
Yeah, absolutely. But
appreciate them guys.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. And, of course, there is some stuff going on in WWE, too, as we have, looks like, a new established challenger, and one that I suggested at WrestleMania, by the way, to one of them. We'll talk about that. And a massive losing streak is over in WWE.
Not newsworthy.
I think it is.
Not newsworthy. But stay tuned. It might be.
Stick around, everybody. We've got a whole lot more on the Mark Hoke Show. I'm Mark Hoke, the David Difference. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Get ready for one of the most exciting and interactive events on the pro wrestling calendar. The 57th annual Cauliflower Alley Club Reunion at the Plaza in Las Vegas. Meet some of your all-time professional wrestling favorites. Check out the wrestling memorabilia. Participate in terrific seminars and star-studded events, including Tuesday and Wednesday night CAC Awards and dinner nights. Visit caulifloweralleyclub.org and get your tickets and membership today. That's caulifloweralleyclub.org.
101.5 FM KDAWN.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we welcome you back to the Mark Hoke Show here on KDAWN 101.5 FM, the talk of Las Vegas, the Odyssey app streaming worldwide, and we're streaming worldwide also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Shout out to all my Facebook people out there, man. All my Bay Area people. Yeah.
You got the Bay in here, man?
Yeah, we got the Bay in the building, man.
The Bay?
Settle down. Settle down, Mark.
Come on, man.
Don't ruin it.
I'm not ruining it. This is exciting. We got a great match going on right now on the All In pre-show.
I don't know what that is.
The 0 hour pre-show between Aussie Open and MJF and Adam Cole for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Man, it's so crazy seeing MJF work as a babyface. It's just, the guy can do anything. Oh, he's getting ready for a kangaroo kick, by the way. The kangaroo kick may be coming. Is it? There it is! The kangaroo kick! It's good!
Oh, did
he got both of them.
Oh, yeah.
And the crowd is going nuts.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, my
shake.
Lord.
Well,
they've got blow up kangaroos all over the over Wembley Stadium.
They like it, man.
Man, you can't break this team up.
Calm down.
I know it's going to happen. But God, they're so good together.
Yeah, just a matter of hours, man. But what are
I
you gonna
know.
do? I mean, I think that we are. Well, whatever.
Are we double clothesline? There may be a double clothesline headed here for Kyle Fletcher. Let's see if it's coming. David Difference, we got the double clothesline. It is! They hit it!
Is it?
They hit it!
That's the thing. My stream is always...
1, 2, and we've got new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
Look at this guy, Howard Cosell over here. Settle down.
Boom!
Well, we saw that coming. I saw that coming. I called that.
You did.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Well, good. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Now tune back into the Mark Hoke Show, man, because we got new tag team champions. A lot of stuff is going to happen today.
This is going to be a fun day.
Yeah. And we're just getting started, man.
Better Than You, Bebe is celebrating at Wembley.
Crowd's going bananas.
Oh, man, look at that. This is, we talked last week about why we love pro wrestling so much, and it's days like this. It's moments like this where you get, how many other entertainment genres, you don't see too many that you have 80,000 people at an event going nuts. It's not very many. Very few people in the world can put that kind of a crowd into a building like this.
Yeah, it's a different thing, man. Wrestling is a whole thing. I had this conversation with this young lady yesterday, and she said, I don't understand why you don't watch sports. That's weird. And I said,
why don't you watch sports?
I just don't.
Okay.
I said I'm on a different. I watch wrestling. I mean, I had such a close connection with my brothers growing up, my grandfather, my father, watching wrestling as a kid, and that was just always my thing, man. That was my sport right there. So hoops, I'll watch it, but I can't follow anything like that. I'm starting to think I got ADHD.
That would kind of be the opposite of ADHD, unless you're just stuck on wrestling. Then you're kind of maybe in the autism spectrum.
Oh, maybe I got autism. Is that what you're saying? You diagnosed me?
I don't know, David.
I'm just saying I'm all over the place, but wrestling keep me, because there's so many different facets going. It keep me entertained, man. You can go back and watch old stuff. You can watch new stuff. There's documentaries. There's just so much that, it's a beautiful business. I kid you not, man. And, so do I watch sports? No.
Well, that's why we do it. So All In is underway. So that is your opening match of the evening, and we'll be getting ready for the full card starting up here.
Nothing happened, Mark. You said something had to happen. It didn't. I said, what if it was just a good match?
Okay. You're right.
You're no longer an authority.
Just because I'm not right about everything. But I've been right about a lot of stuff on this show.
Yeah,
you know that is true. That is very true. Documented.
Yeah, I'll look through the archives.
Yeah, you look through the archives.
Just
why don't you just say, You know what,
Mark? Here, let me.
What?
You know what, Mark?
What are you going to do on the Mark Hoke Show? What are you going to do, David Difference?
You've done so much for this industry with your predictions and your knowledge and your tutelage. You're teaching the masses about this business, man. So,
well, and actually, but it is funny you say that, and I'm not being vain about it, but part of the reason that I like to do this show is because I love pro wrestling, and I want people to feel that. I want them to be excited about it and get into it and enjoy it,
Yeah. I really want to tap into the people that are like wrestling, have no clue or used to watch it. Like, come on back. So I'm going to take it down a notch so you guys can understand more. Mark's over here talking like everybody watch it every day, all day, but I want to get those people in that's like, what is so intriguing about this? Okay, who is this? What is that? Because that's the hardest part. You watch it and you're like, I have no clue what's going on.
Oh, trust me, I keep it at a very low level on the show a lot. I try not to go too crazy because, trust me, I could. But this, by the way, just real quick, just to run down what's happening on the card. today, if you are not aware. We just had that Aussie Open match. New one that was added to this, Jack Perry, the former Jungle Boy, who is threatening to retire the FTW championship that was introduced by our buddy on commentary, Taz. Well, he's got a defense against Taz's son, Hoke. They had a little falling out a while back, so that match has been added to the card today. We got FTR taking on the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Two of the greatest tag teams of this generation. We'll look forward to seeing that one. We've got the women's match. Hikaru Shida defends the women's championship against Toni Storm Saraya, who we had in the studio here a while back.
Lovely lady.
Pretty interesting character. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Darby Allin and the 62-year-old Sting. Mm-hmm. This match got changed, by the way. They're taking on Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. AR Fox was supposed to be in this match, but something happened that he could not attend. And apparently he didn't let AEW know until now, like this week.
Yeah, it was his kid's birthday.
So they had, on Dynamite, AR Fox not only got beat up by Swerve Strickland and his Embassy stablemates, but he was thrown out of the Embassy as well. Mm-hmm. So a double penalty for AR Fox, and apparently there's some heat on him for not coming to this show. But so instead we get Christian Cage. That'll be fun. Are you a little more excited about this match now that it's Christian?
Yeah, now I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
Before I was going to get some good sleep last night. Once they announced this, couldn't sleep. Tossing and turning all night like a kid on Christmas Eve.
Oh, my God. We've got a six-man match. The Golden Elite, Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page taking on Kensuke Takeshita and Bullet Club Gold, which is Juice Robinson, Jay White. That's going to be an outstanding match to watch. The Stadium Stampede match. And this is going to be so intriguing with a British crowd.
Yeah.
Because we've seen these Stadium Stampede matches, and for those of you who don't know what that is, they basically fight all over the stadium.
And that's a big stadium.
This is going to be just ridiculously insane.
Did you see that video game update where they released the downloadable Stadium Stampede?
I did hear about that.
It looked pretty crazy.
Oh, man, we got to get that game.
Yeah, they were riding horses through the crowd.
Share custody. We need to do that.
Yeah. That's great, man.
Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Best Friends, and Apento Cero Miedo will take on the Blackpool Combat Club. John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and then Santana and Ortiz are back, and they will be in this match. So that is just going to be a wild match all over the arena. Will Ospreay takes on, with Don Callis in the corner, takes on Chris Jericho, who drew the ire of Don Callis, who is probably one of the two biggest heels in professional wrestling right now. That should be an incredible match between those two. CM Punk and Samoa Joe, as CM Punk defends his, I got suspended, but I still had a belt, Real World Championship against Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. This one just got added, too. We got the House of Black is back in the house, baby. We saw this match, actually, at Double or Nothing. We're getting the House of Black against the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn.
He's back, baby.
He had hinted he was retired, but they brought him back. He ticked him off enough. The House of Black did that. Now he is back, and they're going to wrestle for the AEW Trios Championship. And then the main event, MJF Adam Cole, as MJF defends the World Heavyweight Championship of All Elite Wrestling against Adam Cole, baby. Which one are you looking forward to? Give me. Put your fan hat on for a minute. What are you thinking about this?
Well, number one, I'm a CM Punk guy, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking at the trios match. I'm excited about.
And that freaks me out that you said that, because when we were at Double or Nothing, because I know you're still kind of getting into AEW a little bit more, but at Double or Nothing you were like, I could care less about this match, and now you're excited about the
I say
rematch.
I could care less? So what I said was, that I wasn't. I was like, I didn't know anything about AEW too much. I had watched it when it first started, and then, like, obviously going to that live event, it was like who's who, and you see people popping, so you're like, what do they pop for? So you do some research.
Yeah, that's going to be a terrific match.
But he looks amazing for how old is he?
Oh, is he 52? I think somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah,
I know he's over 50.
He looked great, and he's still somebody I want to see compete. So
Yeah, this is good. That is going to be a terrific match.
Saraya, I want to see her do some damage and win this thing, hopefully in the hometown. Yeah, and obviously that main event, see where that goes. I mean, can we put this thing to bed?
That is going to be now I'm really wondering what's going to happen in that match, but I still got Adam Cole stabbing MJF in the back. I've still got it.
Well, they got the belt. Yeah, something's got to happen. I mean, unless it's just a classic match. And then it's like, whatever.
Could you imagine that, though?
That would be lame.
Would it, though? Because,
for me,
because here's the thing, that the issue, I don't think AEW was planning on creating this issue. But when they put these together, and just to give everybody the background on the story between these two guys, they had wrestled a time limit draw. MJF is the biggest heel in the company. Everybody hates him. And Adam Cole just barely, they had a 2 count going when the bell rang for the draw. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm not wrestling Adam Cole again. Well, they did an eliminator tournament for like a random eliminator tournament for the World Tag Team Championship. So they just had put two people together, had a tournament, and they paired Adam Cole and MJF. Well, they got to the final, and as they were progressing towards that, they became really good friends. And MJF, who's a big loner, that everybody hates, well, now he has a friend. And they have acted this so well. And the vignettes that they've done and all the promos have been top of the line. And you just feel like, that a lighter side of MJF has come out. And it's kind of cool to see that anyway. But
as a performer, to be able to run both sides of the gamut is beautiful. Love that. I just like the heel hardcore. But he's still like kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
But so I just say that's a testament and hats off to him for, how he pulls it off. But imagine, something's got to culminate tonight.
Yeah. And, I've always said that it's harder, and I think wrestlers will say this as well, that I think it's harder to be a babyface than it is to be a heel. Because as a heel, you can say whatever you want. Mm-hmm. You can do whatever you want. If you think of a nasty, mean thing to say or a horrible thing to do to somebody, you just do it. You just do it. Yeah. But as a babyface, you kind of got to play it straight. You have to be the honorable, natural. Oh my God, yes, I'm the best, and I respect my opponent, and all that kind of stuff. And that's hard to do when you really want to beat the crap out of somebody.
Right.
So restraining yourself. And, when you look at a guy like John Cena, who was able to do it his whole career, and keep the character alive. And, of course, you got the Cena sucks chants and all that stuff. That I think is much more difficult than just going out and cutting it loose. Would you agree with that?
You're saying being a babyface versus a heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so, because it's that character aspect, right? For some people, like, they don't stretch too far outside of who they are, right?
Right.
So that being just who you are is good, but yeah, the heel I think would be funner, because you get to break some rules and do some stuff and we all hate criticism, but if that was your job to get criticism and get booed, you could take it more. It's probably good for your mental health.
Well, yeah, you can kind of let it all out.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. No, I think it's good observation, Mark. You're doing a good job today, Mark.
Well, thanks. You are too, David.
Next week, there's going to be trees behind me, all kinds of stuff happening over here.
Fair enough. Hook has hit the ring, by the way. Looks like we're going to get Hook and Jack Perry on the pre-show here. And Jack Perry is riding to the ring in a limousine. He's Jungle Boy no more. Yeah. Nope. So the FTW title on the line. That's a long ride there, too. It's a beautiful car. Good for him, man.
Yeah, good for him. He's doing it. Yeah.
That's a great rental.
Yeah. Nah, it's good stuff. If you're not planning on watching it, I'd say you still got time. Order it, watch it. Obviously everybody's watching the hype right now on YouTube. So, if you're not getting excited for this, I don't know what's going on. They're also doing the live stream downtown. Watch party with Medusa, part of CAC this weekend. That's good stuff, man. Who are you looking forward to maybe running into at CAC this week?
Boy, the thing is, it could be anybody. But some of the award winners, I mean, I tell you one I'm really excited to meet is Ron Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
I have always admired him for everything that he's done as a real groundbreaker in the industry. And, he was somebody who to a point was kind of an afterthought for a long time. And then just the quality work. And I remember the real breakthrough for him was that Doom tag team that he had when Teddy Long was managing him. He was with Butch Reed.
Yeah.
And once those guys took off, then all of a sudden everybody realized how really good Ron Simmons is in the ring. And, when he won the WCW championship, it was a historic moment in professional wrestling. Obviously, he was the first African-American world champion.
Trailblazer, man. Trailblazer.
I
mean, and that's the thing is like moments like that, it opened doors. But I can tell you as a kid, like I was WWF. So it wasn't until, I want to say, Attitude Era, Farouk, that I was like, okay, who's this cat? And then, but that's the beautiful thing is you can go back and see this lineage. And it's a whole different level of respect and admiration for what they do. So, I'm looking forward to hopefully meeting him. You just never know. I mean, there's so many people that could be there.
Right.
They said they're not announcing who's showing up. But I know, I was conversating with some of the Glow Girls, and they're going to be there. So we're looking forward to that as well. I think we'll set up our table right next to them.
And if I could give the fans a little insight.
Nah, let that.
Just a little.
What?
I have been hearing about the Glow Girls for a month.
Just a month, man.
You're hype for the Glow Girls. Yeah, Dave is like meditating in the booth right now. Unbelievable.
But there's no telling who's going to show up there, man. And I was looking at like past events, who comes. So that's part of the magic of it is like the surprise. And I was talking to Paulie Cover yesterday. He said, you're just walking around hanging out at the bar and there's whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop, and it's like, it's just magic to be down there, part of that.
Yeah, so we'd love to see you.
So we got a room on Tuesday night, ladies. Sweet is going down. We're having a hell of a party. Come on down. I'm going to show you what the difference about. Yeah, what I mean?
Man. See, and I'm kind of playing the babyface right now.
Yeah.
I wanted to go heel on that so bad, but we're on terrestrial radio. By the way, I want to say hi to Rocky Thurber in the chat box, our good friend Rocky T.
Is Rocky there?
Rocky's there. Said, good job today, guys. Thank you. We appreciate it. This limo is getting destroyed, by the way, David Difference.
Yeah, shout out to Rocky.
This is
I see it.
Of course, this FTW is a hardcore match. Anything goes. And the limousine is taking a beating. There's been a pile driver, I believe, on it, and Jungle Boy Jack Perry, I guess I can't call him Jungle Boy anymore, just got suplexed through the windshield.
Yeah.
Oh, man. God, I can't wait to watch this today.
Well, Rocky was pretty grumpy yesterday. Shout out to Rocky.
Okay.
Maybe it's the heat. Everybody was a little on edge.
Yeah.
It is. What's happening?
Ooh, Jungle Boy took a nasty gash on his arm, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That looked deep.
Ouch. That didn't look good.
It happens, man. Welcome to wrestling.
Yep, for sure. Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll get into a little bit of WWE news because they've got a pay-per-view coming up on Saturday. We got to talk about that, and a WWE superstar.
Check out Purpose.
6 years. It's over. It's over. The pain, the suffering, the sweat, the blood, the tears. We'll tell you all about it when we come back on the Mark Hoke Show. I'm Mark Hoke, the David Difference, the best in pro wrestling news on KDAWN 101.5 FM. We'll be right back.
Infinite Wellness can help you achieve your goals and look and feel your best. Our regenerative medicine clinic utilizes stem cell and exome therapy. We also have a comprehensive weight loss program and numerous other services you can find on our website at infinitewellness.info. We're located at 8925 West Post Road, Suite 100, right across from IKEA. You can book your appointment today by calling us at 702-842-2244 or find us on social media at infinitewellness.lv. We'd love to be a part of your journey.
If you're looking for an award-winning dining experience at outstanding prices, look no further than Unique Eats. Whether it's their incredible breakfast platters, amazing pastas and sandwiches, or world-renowned pizzas, celebrity chef Dominic Tedesco will have you covered. Check out their coffee and smoothie bar, vegetarian options, catering, and top-flight service. Visit Unique Eats today at 3100 South Durango, Suite 100. Call 702-992-3038 or go to uniqueeatslv.com, and we'll see you all at Unique Eats.
1015 FM KDAWN.
You're listening to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Vegas, The Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, here again is Mark Hoke.
And we were
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Hoke. What? What'd you say, Mark?
David Difference. I don't like you at all.
What did you say, man?
Hey, I'm David Difference. Look at me, man. I make the difference.
Hey, let me ask you something.
I'm a soul man.
I was looking at... Settle down. What's your problem, man?
You just banged on me. You get it back.
That was you.
Old Barry White in there.
Yeah. So check this out. Number one, you use too many hashtags on this live stream. Like every word you could think of.
Yeah, that's what you do.
No, you don't. It's ineffective when you use every hook. Every word you could think of?
It's everybody on the card, man.
Okay, well, it doesn't work that way. We'll talk after this.
Fine.
We'll have a sit-down and a training.
Well,
but we got the new Headlocks and Heart shirts. They are dropping next week, man. We got Purpose. We got Champions of Change coming. And I'll get you guys a link to purchase those, and those will go towards the organization. We're raising funds, man, for this show in December.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's great news.
Love what you do what you love, baby.
Well, Hook's loving it right now because he has regained his FTW championship. It is back in the family after, well, a pretty nasty match there. Jack Perry took a trash can to the head.
That happens, man. I once, as a
unexposed,
kid,
by the way.
You ever got beat up as a kid?
No. I got a little kicked around every once in a while, but never what I would call beat up.
Yeah. I took a beating once. I was a teen. I got beat up by an older gentleman. Could have been assault. But,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got whooped up. It broke my nose. I didn't realize it until years later. It was like that. But then I seen him when I went back to the Bay, man.
Oh, yeah?
He cowered.
Did he?
He said, "I'm so proud of you. I'm watching everything you do, man. You the guy." And I said, "Shut up."
Right.
You dummy.
Should have dropped him.
Yeah, let it go, man.
Let's get him in the ring. Let's book it.
All right.
Let's put that on an FSW card.
Yeah, can we talk about something?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah? Nothing you want to get off your chest?
No, not on the show.
You don't want to talk about that?
No, I don't.
People want to know, man.
No,
they're here for you.
That's like a live stream topic, not a
live
1015 FM KDAWN topic.
All right.
We'll just leave it at that.
Cool.
Well, by the way, with all this stuff going on with AEW, there's a WWE pay-per-view coming up on Saturday.
Oh, yeah? Tomorrow? What is today? I don't even know.
Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday. I feel like Friday.
And Saturday does not come right after Sunday. Next week on Labor Day weekend, we have WWE Payback that is going to be coming up here. And if I could find my window, there it is. We do have 5 decent matches on this card, David.
Talk to me.
Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus are going to get the match that a lot of people were expecting them to have at SummerSlam. They'll be in a steel cage. So they'll be settling their differences, squashing their beef, I believe, as you like to say.
Squash that beef.
Yeah.
Is that what I say?
I think so.
I don't say it.
Yeah, I think you do.
I probably said it, but I don't say it like it's my thing.
Squash that beef.
Squash that beef.
Grab them cakes.
Yeah. Come on, girl.
But I'm sure Zoe Stark from FSW, of course, will be involved in that one. Seth Rollins is going to be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Heavyweight Championship. So that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's go Shinsuke.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Nigel McGuinness, of course, a British commentator, former wrestler, who has been threatening to come back. He hasn't wrestled for a while because of a massive, I believe it was a neck injury, if I remember right. He has just hit the broadcast booth at All In, and the crowd went nuts for him.
Bananas.
So good for Nigel to get a nice little pop there. Rhea Ripley and
shout out to Bobby Day.
Bobby Day?
Yeah, she tuned in, man. She tuned in for a second there to see what we was doing.
All right. Hi, Bobby Day.
She doing some stuff out there in the world.
All right.
Magical people. I know some magical people, man.
So
I'll
do I.
introduce you, man.
All right. Well, your people can meet my people.
Who your people?
I got people.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley takes on Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship. That should be a good one, too. And I'll tell you, those two pretty strong, hard-hitting women, that should be an exciting match now that that's finally going to happen. I'm looking forward to that one.
Which one?
Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah. You got a crush on her.
Who?
Who?
Which one?
Probably both. I don't know. Knowing you're sick, man. No, you're not sick. You admire both of them.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Rhea's taken.
But you are sick. What does that mean?
She is. She's engaged.
Well, you could still admire her.
I can. But I'm just saying. If you're talking romance, no.
Mm.
No. Rey Mysterio will defend his newly gained United States Championship against the former champion, Austin Theory. Do you see any chance Austin gets that belt back? I think it happens.
Something has to happen with that belt. It doesn't make sense that Ray has it. Does it?
It made no sense. It made no sense whatsoever. I mean, I think that was going to be Santos Escobar anyway, but then I don't know. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just kind of a last hurrah for Ray, but we'll see what happens in that one. And then we have LA Knight and The Miz. We, after all this nastiness going on between the two of them.
You know what's interesting? I mean, we talk about LA Knight, and obviously that's my guy there. But there's almost something, and it's music artists as well, but you almost endear them more when they're I was a huge Doja Cat fan when she was independent and doing this thing in small time. Then she blow up, and you kind of phase out of it. You know, we like that homegrown when they doing their thing behind the scenes and, making that climb. Kind of changes once they get to a certain level. Do you ever feel that, Mark?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, but I'm looking forward to seeing LA Knight.
Oh yeah,
make this run.
Yeah, I'm just now it's when we want it as fans, and it's give us more. Then when they give us more, sometimes it seems a little contrived.
Yeah, well, that's why you got to be careful. When you're writing these stories for professional wrestling, it's very easy to go in weird directions or take things too far too fast. Mm-hmm. One that I remember on that was Jinder Mahal when he won the WWE Championship. That just came out of the blue from him being everybody's whipping boy to the world champion in a matter of a couple of matches. Right. That just didn't work. It was done because they were going on a tour of India. So they wanted to have him as the champion.
Yeah, but it didn't make sense.
Yeah, it was just he just beat Randy Orton. He won a six-person match and then beats Randy Orton. Went from nowhere to the champ. Okay.
Yeah, I like that build. I like Austin's story, The Rock, how they just went from, one extreme to the next and just went with it. There was a flow, right?
Yeah.
There was a flow from whatever to damn and then to meteoric. I like that word, meteoric.
It's a good word. By the way, we had a good buddy of the show and Chad Gable, who I interviewed, and him and Otis at WrestleMania. And I brought it up to Chad. I think I'd love to see you get in the ring with some of the big guys. Maybe go after that Intercontinental champion, Gunther. Well, guess what? Gable just got a count-out victory on Gunther this week on WWE TV. So it looks like they're going to be facing off. And could Chad Gable be the Intercontinental champion? Is he the guy?
I think that was a hell of a match, right? And that positioned him to be that guy. I think everybody, obviously well-respected talent, but after that match, you can see what was next. Obviously there was something there, but maybe it's just he beat him with the count out and let's move on. Now, you never know how they booked that.
Chad is getting so over right now, and he was somebody who really seemed like he was in WWE limbo for such a long time, and being so talented, it's just ridiculous that he was getting buried like he was. And now you're really getting to see what Chad Gable can do. And I'm excited for him. I really can't. I would love to see him be the one. I think that would be a great person to do it. But then, of course, when Gunther does lose this title, I have a feeling it's coming soon. Now you've got LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and Gunther looming out there as well.
And Gunther?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just said when Gunther loses. Now
he's going to. Well, we know how it is. You lose the Intercontinental title and then move up. You know, like Randy Savage did as an example.
You remember when it was really like that second title? Like you had the Intercontinental, next thing you go into the moon. Now they got 12 championships. Who knows who's important?
Well, I think that's changed a little bit with the Intercontinental title. They're starting to really do some good things with it now that Triple H is in charge. So,
well, just this one. I mean, right? Who did he beat?
Who did Gunther knock off?
Exactly.
Ricochet, I believe it was.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but Gunther's done a nice job.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is that he's got to be a legitimate contender to go after Roman Reigns. He's got to be.
Gunther?
Yeah.
Nah,
so before we get into that, we want to send a congratulations out to Tozawa. Akira Tozawa, of course, got involved in that whole little shenanigans with LA Knight and The Miz. Tozawa knocks off The Miz on Monday Night Raw and ends a 6-year losing streak on WWE TV. He had not won a regular match for 6 years.
This is how we're ending the show, Mark.
Congrats to Tozawa. Way to go, buddy.
Come on, man.
World champ. Right now.
It's been a pleasure, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you at the CHC Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday down at the Plaza. That's the difference.
Yeah, we really do appreciate you guys listening to us on the Mark Hoke Show, wherever you are. And like I said, David said, come down and join us at the CAC at the Plaza. It's going to be a great time. Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show, Instagram, The Mark Hoke Show. Well, it's just The Mark Hoke Show wherever it is. Just find us.
Damn.
Subscribe on YouTube. We'd certainly appreciate that. And that's going to do it. Enjoy All In, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a great day, Las Vegas.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, like us on Facebook at The Mark Hoke Show, and visit markhokeshow.com to keep up with everything happening with the show. And remember to check out all of our archive shows on YouTube at The Mark Hoke Show and download our podcasts at markhokeshow.podbean.com and all your favorite podcast outlets. So join The Mark Hoke Show family today, and thanks for listening.